Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred star flowers of the new earth arising. We had the most powerful activation and release of the year on this day of 1/15/2022 with the massive volcanic explosion on the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean by Tonga. This created a massive shock wave out across the Pacific Ocean, causing tsunamis in many lands from Tonga to the Americas. We also had a powerful M5.8 earthquake in Tonga, and along with these activations we had major pulses of higher light showing on the Schumann charts as amplitudes 30 Hz, 34 Hz, and a big blast coming in at 62 Hz. These are fifth-dimensional gamma plasma waves pumping in from the great central sun through Solaris and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. Today we reach a turning point in the space-time continuum with Keen 137, red resonant Earth, 137 into 731, heaven on the earth, the one merge with the many, the above and below meet in the middle. Mother Earth lights up with the fires of the heart and the resonance of purification and transfiguration. The fire and water of divine masculine and divine feminine come together in divine union of Heros Gamos. The eagle flies with the Condor. All prophecy comes to pass for the great awakening to unfold for all sentient beings of the clear light. From the ashes of the fires we rise like the red phoenix of the alchemy of immortality. The tide turns today in the favor of the light. Love has tipped the scales for peace, prosperity, love and abundance for all. It is time to step into the honor and the glory of the divine covenant of the redeemed. We suffered for the sins of our bloodlines, and now we will reap the rewards of our sacrifice. With the higher waves of multidimensional light flooding the sacred lands of Gaia, all is being purged, released, and dissolved that no longer serves consciousness. These are the final activations and transmutations preparing humanity for the quantum leap of awareness into eternal bliss consciousness of real human beings of infinite light. Keep allowing the energetics to flow through your sacred vessel as your avatar goes through the intense upgrades and transformations into Homo Luminous, a new species for the new heaven upon the new earth. Rise and thrive, Christos conscious beings of the pure crystal hearts. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribe, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And if you could, please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this land. And I wanted to thank you all for helping us reach a new milestone of 16,000 subscribers today. Thank you all for supporting us in this great work and mission on our way to the 144,000 receiving the ultimate transmission of the golden Buddha consciousness. Namaste. And with all these powerful energetics flowing in, we had many earth changes and activations all over this realm. Along with this massive volcanic explosion on the Ring of Fire, we had 101 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. We had the 5.8 in Tonga, and then the 5.3 in the root chakra Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands. Earlier today, Afghanistan and the sacred portal where the three holy mountains merged together, the Trident, the Trinity, Tian Shan in the north, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun in the middle, land of the immortals, and Himalayan in the south, divine masculine, the land of Babaji. They merged together in the sacred portal with two activations, a 4.2 and a 4.3. Venezuela, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 4.1. Baja California, Mexico, 3.2. Lindsborg, Kansas, in the heart of the United States, 3.0. Puerto Rico, 3.4 Divine Masculine, New Atlantean Energy. Iran in the Sacred Portal, 4.4. Divine 44 coming in right on the coast of the Persian Gulf. El Salvador, Central America, 4.6. Iran, another activation, 4.2. This was on the border with Turkey by the sacred lake of Urmia. We had another powerful activation in the holy portal of Greenland. Nanortalik, 4.5. Hokkaido, Japan, 4.8. 12 Divine Goddess. Aleutian Islands, Fox Islands in the crown of Lemuria. We had a 4.2. British Virgin Islands, New Atlantean Divine Masculine with a 3.7, 37 into 73, Heaven on Earth. Hokkaido, Japan, another 4.2. Alaska, 3.3. Tonga, 4.5. Council of 9 coming in. British Virgin Islands, 3.6. We had a trinity of activations in the root chakra, Pachamama. South Sandwich Islands, 5.0. Most powerful with the 5.3. This was at 23:57 UTC, and then the third activation, 5.3. We had two 5.3s creating an 8.8 portal, Lionsgate, Lyra Nation of the new Lemuria coming in. Chile, South America, 4.5. Council of 9, 71 kilometers. Depth, Mirror of the 17. East Timor, 4.3, 344 kilometer depth, very deep. Guam, 4.913 Goddess, 121 kilometer depth, mirroring the activation South Sandwich with the 5.3, also 121 kilometer depth. Indonesia, we had a 4.3. U.S. Virgin Islands, 3.2. Puerto Rico, another 3.7 activation, 37 into 73. Iran, a third, a Trinity activation, also on the coast of the Persian Gulf. We had a 4.8, also on the Persian Gulf. And then the final, within the last hour, in the sacred Stargate portal, Azerbaijan, 4.4, another 888 activation right on the border of Iran and Armenia. Ancient lands, sacred lands. The whole grid totally lit up and activated. Ring of fire rising. Mother Earth and all her children rise together. Now a little joke from the Heokas. One of our crystal sons wants you to Google search which song came out in July 27th, 1987. Gotcha on that one. Some will get that one, some won't. Some will have a good laugh with that one. Really made me chuckle. 737 coming in. Can't make this shift up. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees, 47 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 25 degrees, 59 minutes Capricorn. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 26 degrees Capricorn. A nature spirit dancing in the mist of a waterfall. Been there. It's an enjoyable experience, as some of you know. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Cancer. Game birds feathering their nests. Witness that also. It's a beautiful sight to see. From astrologyweekly.com. Like a good friend used to say, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. It's definitely a better option. But if we must, shedding a good tear is a powerful release. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck Moonology from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, very powerful and synchronic card, New Moon. A new start is coming. And believe me, beloveds, it is here. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, but that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles, and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attuned to the moon. I'll see it when I believe it. Additional meanings for this card. A new start is on its way. You'll soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. The teaching. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to perceive the veil to other worlds. And this mirrors the upcoming full moon in 2 days' time on Monday, the 17th moon day, which is also the day of celebration of our beloved brother of the light, Martin Luther King Jr. So very powerful Buddhic energies, Christus conscious energies, and the energy of unity consciousness. If you feel into it, you can feel and hear the angels sing. 1111 gateway coming in. And know this, angels of the new earth, and never forget, you are loved beyond measure. Heavenly hosts are with us now. And now from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Energetically, we have liftoff. People will experience this every time they make choices from their beautiful heart, in alignment to their soul, and in service to all. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda, 888, Freedom Earth. Now, the great central sun is none other than the star system named Sirius. Sirius indeed is the higher presence of Earth. The Galactic Federation of Light is located on the star planetary system Sirius, and many on Earth are liaison officers for or honorary members of the Galactic Federation of Light. Yes, this is true, and you could very well be one of them. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morachetti. Solaris superactivation. Solar activity is definitely increasing. The last 3 days have been off the charts, causing also our nervous system to be rewired, hyperactivated. Soul family, let's ride the wave now. Huge expansion this week, though the collective energy is still crazy and unbalanced. Here in Italy, everything is happening, collapsing and rebuilding, as the grid is receiving new data downloads non-stop 24/7 from higher dimensions, angelic, galactic, Atlantean, Lemurian aspects. We have the possibility to make a big leap, going through these expansions and through these portals, opening one after another. Much love, Christina. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Michael Love. The Earth Alliance Space Weather Watch in progress, 1/15/2022. A Pleiadian Light Forces space weather broadcast to the starseeds of Earth. Are you feeling these powerful energies? Great one. The planet is being bombarded again today by several waves of intense cosmic energy. The Earth Alliance reports that multiple solar ejections blasted off the sun over the last 24 hours and are inbound for Earth as we speak. A strong M-class flare, 2 C-class flares, and the halo from a very powerful backside X-class flare are all headed for Earth's atmosphere right now at almost 2 million miles per hour. The current solar wind speed is elevated at 552.5 kilometers a second, and the KP index jumped up to a strong level 6 just an hour ago. Energy levels are rising all around the planet as vibrational levels continue to increase. Earth's magnetosphere is under extreme pressure right now and is stretched to the max as it takes a pounding from these latest blasts of solar energy. The Earth Alliance initiated a Level 2 space weather watch for the next 72 hours as these exotic light waves impact the planet. Due to heightened geomagnetic activity, a planetary tectonic plate watch is also in effect for the next 3 Earth days. Volcano and earthquake activity will be on the increase in the coming hours as these cosmic rays enter the Earth's crust. 1441. A powerful volcano has already erupted in the Pacific Ocean that triggered a tsunami advisory for the western American seaboard. The volcanic blast that occurred near Tonga was registered as one of the largest volcanic eruptions of the 21st century. Light leaders from all around the planet are receiving an increasing number of Ascension symptom reports this afternoon from Earth starseeds. Light beings understand that cosmic and solar light particles are the primary force that activates and recodes DNA, which triggers the ascension process. When these magnetic light particles impact the auric field, it can jar one's energy field for a moment until the light information is fully integrated at the cellular level. Be sure to eat light energy foods and drink lots of pure water right over the next 2 days. You have to slow down and take it easy when the light comes in hard like this. Be in nature to ground, meditate an hour, and keep those crystals nearby to channel the energy through your body and into the earth. As this high vibrational light is integrated into your DNA 24 hours later, you will emerge as an entirely new creation and a literal brand new being where things are lighter, easier, and more wonderful. This process of holding divine light in your body on behalf of humanity is why you came to Earth. It is the mission and your destiny. This cosmic light vibrates incredibly high and it transforms everything it touches. Light has come into the world and it is bringing forth a shining new Earth. Great One, another major planetary DNA activation is about to occur. Stand by for inbound light and brace for impact. Let us know what ascension symptoms you may be experiencing at this time. Godspeed. Michael and the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Awaken from the quantum dream. We have KP6 geomagnetic storms and several C-class since the M-class solar flare, CMEs earlier yesterday. A coronal hole is facing Earth and the Schumann resonance levels have been spiking all day. Massive quantum timeline reality collapse and shifts keep unfolding. As all continues to merge into one reality experience in no time, all that is and is not in alignment is becoming very loud and visible now. Deep feelings arise and release. Suppression no longer an option. Expanded states of consciousness, tension, fears, depression, bliss, anger, ecstasy, separation, peace, grief, oneness. Feel, purge, and love it all up. Be the observer of the stories. Allow the polarities to collapse through and within you, and merge it all as one. Be the 0-point field. Be the Trinity. Dissolve all remaining inner conflict, resistance, imbalances, and wars. Be the eye of your inner and outer storms. Collapse the old to rebirth all new through your own death and resurrection. As your eternal crystal, avatar, and God source incarnate self now. I could see the M-class flare literally helping light up and further spiritualize and activate our inner and outer grids. These also assist with the further activation process of our DNA and re-encryption of elemental matter, shifting the geomagnetic field and also affecting the crystalline core of Earth. All the solar weather is a great assistance to our ascension process, which is reaching breakthrough, as well as the massive waves of interdimensional rainbow plasma waves. I am observing and working with the crystalline core, grids, and stargates as all is being readied for the final purification event and ascension out of the artificial matrix. All false projections, illusions, delusions, distortions, inverted realities, reversals, and artificial holographic inserts are dissolving and collapsing. Artificial materials, technologies, and machinery is removed, dissolved, and neutralized. Enough has been cleared for the final dissolution of the old to take place now, ready to quantum leap the collective consciousness to the new time-space coordinates within the omniverse aligned with the law of one. Back to the future before the fall, but with the lessons learned. Now the past dissolves and changes. False mirrors and realities shatter, as do the old codes within our DNA, as our multidimensional cosmic self awakens and remembers itself. Don't hold on to the old as it is washed away, or you will feel like you're sinking. The tsunami of divine love is washing away all the trauma and pain from billions of years ago, filling up every cell, every atom, every space, every fiber, hair and particle of your being, healing it all back to perfection. All that is no longer needed dissolves, transmutes, transforms, shapeshifts, re-encrypts, as all is energy, frequency, and vibration, all ultimately a hallucination of the one mind, thoughts turned into matter. The mass psychosis now implodes in on itself. The unconscious mind now awakens, becoming conscious of itself, awakening from the dream. A total reset of the one consciousness unfolds. Be the eye of the storm and see through the illusions of the lower worlds. As the last layers of separation, fear, and confusion are clearing, we start to see the truth unveiled, remembered, reclaimed, ready for the big revelation that shall arise from deep within. So we keep being silent, we keep listening to the voice within. It will tell us all what we need to know, because out there has been part of the quantum dream, from which we now awaken. Eternal love, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin, 1/15/2022, we now begin to plant ourselves into the future. We are now in the 5th and final phase of the 20 Ascension core days from 1/15/2022 through 1/18/2022. These are the days of 7 Kaban, 8 Nab, 9 Koak, and 10 Ahau. The 5th phase will activate your root chakra from the descending energies of the great central sun. It will also activate your crown chakra with the elevated energies from the core of the earth. These 4 days are the highest frequency of all 20-day signs, and they offer the most evolution, but they can also trigger the deepest work. Progressive and controversial creations could be birthed with strong convictions, but the challenge will be to hold it together. We might need space to face many new things that are reflected back into the world mirror to us. If your focus is on community, we can develop cooperation skills instead of having it to be limited to self-interest versus self-sacrifice. Lightning flash clarity can come regarding accessing your own inner truth. We may be able to receive wisdom from physical or ethereal sources. We could be disappointed with unrealistic expectations triggered by our refined idealism. These are 4 very spiritual days where purification will rise to the forefront and even trigger our inner healer. The end of the 20 core days always leaves us a little frazzled, and we may feel a bit overwhelmed. We have absorbed so much in such a short amount of time that we may be needing to stop and breathe and just let it all settle in. Don't try to force yourself to understand anything at first, because when you do, you push the wisdom away. Just allow all this to settle into your body while the great central sun and the core of the earth anchor inside of you. Once you gain some distance from these 20 days, you can look back and understand where you have grown and what transpired in these powerful days. From alunajoy.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Linda Good McGillis. Grand Rising Sunflowers. The 5th galactivation wave pulse came in just after 2 a.m. Central. This will be activating the root center from the grand central sun and crown center from the earth core. It will take 72 hours to fully integrate this into the molecular structure of the avatar body. These integrations will begin to be experienced on the surface on the 17th and fully on the 18th. As light permeates density surfaces, what is surfacing now on the surface plane is the density arising from the full molecular upgrade of the 4th wave pulse. This is and can be very disorienting, discombobulating to the body. Walk gently as accident proneness increases from disorientation. Emotional upheaval, seizures, short-circuiting, heart issues, death transcending occurring for many. This will increase as many awakened and unawakened hold much density within the avatar vessel and cannot handle the incoming light nor the expanded consciousness it brings. Homoluminosity will not be achieved by all. It takes great commitment, dedication, self-perseverance into heart-brain coherence intelligence. For many of us, free will to overwrite the inverted virtue of sloth, laziness was not pursued. Change is never easy, convenient, or nor welcomed. It requires a surrender of control, freeing oneself of the control of polarity and bipolar thinking and acting, and most importantly, truth. The ascended consciousness does not live the polarity of truth and untruth, good and evil, positive and negative, my perspective, your perspective. Those are transcended when one unifies in wholeness and embodies multidimensional consciousness. Multidimensional consciousness is sensory and understands all as a flow of information. Information/light is an emotionless resource and therefore consists of no polarity of emotional truth. It is a unified field. As individual self-created delusions within the illusion of time continues to be shattered, change is being forced by ascended broadband frequencies of Venus. Humans fight against change. It takes them out of security and stability, of stagnation, sameness, that each have become comfortable and familiar in. Thus the power game being witnessed and experienced in the surface world. Surface world where light exposes and reveals the density put into the quantum field. Becoming accountable and responsible for oneself, its energy, thoughts, words, actions, behaviors, beliefs, one's consciousness, is not welcomed by many. Such is the result of chaos we are walking through. This will increase as broadband frequency of the world shifts. As the central sun lights up the root center and earth core lights up the crown center, reconnecting the soul fractals back to the first dimension, organic blueprint of which it's been disconnected from. This will be earth-shattering for the majority of the civilization and not easy. Necessary yet not easy. Extend the gift of genuine, heartfelt empathy. Extend the gift of your hand instead of rejecting by your versions of truth, frequency, vibes, knowledge. After all, the heart has intelligence, the mortal mind does not. The brain holds all information. The mind holds only that information which has been inputted into it, that created many veils of separation due to limited information, study, research, witnessing. Thus why knowledge of anything is incomplete and always will be. It limits itself. May love become your bond, rather than emotional attachment your binding. May grace still your mind, and may heart light be your guide. From my heart to yours, our dance becomes a luminosity of the music of the spheres. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, awaken, integrate, expand. Love every thought and action, be limitless and free, be the change you seek. As a wayshower, you are now guided to expand your mission to a higher level of awakening. See 2022 as the opportunity to expand. Prioritize your light expansion. We ask you to have faith in every step. Be a pioneer for your future. For the next 2 to 3 years are prepared for your next level of foundational growth. Simply take the opportunity to reflect in the now moment. Feel into the energetic light expression of you, the light opportunities that surround you. Remember the expansive vortex of light that is within you, as true self-expression is your birthright, to shine your light. Sending love for your day, dear one, as we collectively choose the higher light path. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. North Node conjunct Persephone. We are now under the influence of a Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, a draconic bold pattern and potent pressure from the Sun's upcoming conjunction to Pluto. It's a melting pot of influences that can feel like a long, hard slog. It's time to tough it out, pull on the grown-up pants, adult our way through. As we crunch through this icy, dicey landscape, we're pushed deeper and deeper into places within. Maybe places we would rather not go, but we must. The dark goddess reaches our hand, imbues us with strength and wisdom, fills us with reassurance. She teaches us that the more we understand our shadows, the greater our options in life. Be curious about what you find here. Sometimes it's necessary to face our fears, go deep, get to the nugget of truth that's been rolling around in the catacombs of the mind, because truth opens doors. Truth sets us free from captivity. Truth is words falling like jewels from the mouth, a gift to others. Truth is space clearing, soul cleansing, mind empowering. Truth lets us make a deeper and more profound connection to life and each other. Walk with Persephone today. Honor your truth. from leahwhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, Keen 137 and the Golden Angle, a turning point in time and space, NS1.33.7.6, Keen 137, 7 Earth. The Golden Angle, 137.5 degrees, happens when you break up a circle so that the ratio of the big arc to the little arc is the golden ratio. It's like taking the line definition of the golden ratio and wrapping it into a circle. Green is to red and red is to blue. The resulting angle is the golden angle. And if you do the math, you find that the angle is about equal to 137.5 degrees. The golden angle is very important if you are a plant. See, if you're a plant, you have leaves spread all around your stem and you want them to soak up as much sun as possible. So when you sprout a new leaf, you don't want it to block the other leaves. You want to set it apart by some angle. But you're a plant, so you don't have a brain, so you want to make it easy on yourself by using the same angle every time you sprout a new leaf. As it turns out, the best way to minimize the overlap of your leaves is to use the golden angle. The angle is of special interest for our research today as it serves as the analog frequency of Keen 137, 7 Earth, the number that codes the spirit that dwells at the center, 7, of the Earth, defined by Jose Arguelles as Lord, 7 Earth, or Lord, Avuk Tikab, positioned also in the 7th central mystic column of the Tzolk'in. 7 Earth represents then the heart of the monkey wave spell that started at the heart of the Tzolk'in matrix 7 days ago. Today is then a perfect opportunity to navigate some of the most relevant and synchronicities and fractal harmonic relationships of this frequency through the fabric of time-space. The current 13-day wave spell of the monkey, Keen 130 through 143, marked the entrance into the mirror half of the Tzolk'in, and also initiated a fractal count with the number 13 at the root that goes from Keen 130 to Keen 139. The 13 Baktuns of recorded history and the 7 Baktuns of the noosphere. The 13 Baktun map of recorded history, -3113 to 2012, was followed by the entrance to a new 260 Katun fractal matrix containing the 7 Baktuns of the noosphere, 2012 through 4772. Together these two cycles, 13 Baktuns and 7 Baktuns, create a perfect hologram of 20 Baktuns equivalent to 1 Piktun. On this day, we will complete 2,880,000 days, 1,440,000 times 2 since ground zero of the Maya long count LC 0.0.0.0.0. The completion of the cycle of 20 Baktuns will correspond to long count marker 1.00000, shifting the vigesimal count one entire level up from 5 positional markers to 6 positional markers. Now seems relevant to remember that after crossing the event horizon of December 21st, 2012, on December 22nd, 2012, we started a whole new Baktun cycle of 144,000 days, the 14th Baktun since the start of the great cycle of history, and also entered a brand new 7,200-day Katun that is coded by Keen 1 Dragon. This Katun 1 marks the start of a new 144,000-day Baktun cycle governed by the number 13 on traditional Maya long count. In simple words, number 13 acts as the Baktun bearer of this entire 144,000-day cycle that started on December 22nd, long count marker 13.0.0.0.0.1. Therefore, from 2012 to 2021, we have been making a transition from an entire 144,000-day cycle coded by number 12 at the root, 13th Baktun, to an entire 144,000-day cycle coded by number 13 at the root, 14th Baktun. This Katun coded by Keen 1 started on December 22nd, 2012 on long count marker 13.0.0.0.1 alpha gateway, and will come to an end omega point in 2032-9-7 on long count marker 13.1.0.0.0. This day will correspond to Keen 122 5 wind, also located on the 7th column of the Tzolk'in matrix. Keen 140 and 141 also mark the completion of 33 years of the harmonic convergence of 1987 and are fractal analogues of Khatun 140 and Khatun 141 of the current 260 Khatun cycle. Khatun 140 marks therefore the completion of the first Piktun cycle of 20 Baktuns of 144,000 days, each LC 1.0.0.0.0.0 in the year 4772. Time is art. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth, Archetype, Navigator, 17th core day of Central Mystic Column of Tzolk'in. Key notes from Galactic Synchronization. Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth, corresponds to Realm Crystal Earth of Lord Avuk Tikab. This is the relation to the Master Time molecule at the center of Earth. 13 and 7 are the key master numbers of the 1320 program and the 13-7 Wheel of the Law of Time. Once again, key 137 is 7 Earth, known as the Avuk Tikab, our Lord at the center 7 of the Earth, code of the consciousness dwelling in the Earth's core. According to Wikipedia, Mecca coordinates are 21 degree north, 39 degree east. 21 equals 7 times 3, 73 into 37, heaven on earth, which is 7 plus 7 plus 7, 777 portal. 39 equals 13 times 3, 13 plus 13 plus 13, 13 divine goddess portal. As we appreciate this combination of synchronic and sacred geometrical ratios interlocks with the cosmological, geomantic, and spiritual energy streams that are focalized into this unique geographical point on Earth, conferring the Kaaba a very important role within the process of planetary resurrection. Cosmic history quote for Moon 7, Day 6. Submission and humility open the door to the supermental descent, dissolving and transforming the present human into the superhuman. From 13moonpeacetime.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are attune, inspire, and channel. We are right in the middle of the blue monkey wave spell and finally well clear of the intense, squishy bit in between the two portal day columns. It's not over yet, mind you. When we are at the top of the next column, red, spectral dragon, the intensity will transform into awesomeness. This is the third wave spell of the notorious blue western castle of burning. The last wave spell is Yellow Seed, which also contains 10 portal days, but it is more rewarding than intense, in my personal opinion. The seed yields a cornucopia harvest, and many good things come out of it. This is day 7 of the monkey wave spell, which translates into fine-tune your intuition, be still and listen for instructions. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. These instructions that are waiting for you, if you can tune into the right frequency, will lead you to evolve. Navigation is about steering yourself in the right direction once you have understood these instructions. Again, use your intuition, and you'll know just what to do. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Red Resonant Earth, 7, Kaban. Keen 137, 15th of January 2022, attuning to Earth magic, flowing in a new direction. 15-1-2022 equals 616 equals 67 equal 13 equal 4. Day codes 15, charisma, magnetism, spiritual alchemy. 6, heaven, Christ, family, harmony, romance. 13, cosmic, goddess, natural lore. 4, form, structure, foundation, earth. Month year codes. 1, new beginnings, original, leader. 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 2 partner, twin, cooperation. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 137 equal 11 code, portal, gate, polarity. A much more yin, divinely feminine day today, attuning to the earth magic of Pachamama. Day 7 in the blue monkey wave spell of magic, joy, bliss, play, merriment, spontaneity, and a return to innocence. Today we are asked to slow down, listen, and attune to the synchronicities which lead us to greater magic and bliss. Tone of creation resonant, tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channel, essence attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the potential for great alchemy today, as it provides the ability to fine-tune and channel the magical forces available to us all, to walk through the doorways, offering new pathways and opportunities. Today we are super sensitive, as we are attuned through our senses, the emotional feeling body, so tune in and feel what your body is sensing. What signals are you receiving? At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment, number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, which doubles the magic of the monkey wave spell today. What are you attuned to today? What form of magical portal will you manifest? Feel the power of spirit coursing through your veins and allow nature to soothe your soul, healing your ailing, techno-stressed body. Open to the flow of chi that meanders majestically through the rivers, seas, mountains, and forests of the natural world to accomplish great healing today. Enjoy this beautiful, gentle day, beloved. Stop, listen, connect, and revel in the magic of synchronicity. Open your main sails and invite the wind to take you to new lands. Today's question is, how can I attune to the synchronicities, leading to the flow of more magic, opportunities, and bliss in my life? Divine blessings for attaining magical resonance with these bliss codes of Pachamama today. We are one. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 137, Red Resonant Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to evolve. Inspiring synchronicity, I seal the matrix of navigation. With the resonant tone of attunement, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of transformations, manifestations, and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're sensing, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below, the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your pledges on Patreon and your donations we're able to continue this work. So thank you all very much who continue to support us in our work. If you'd like to help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world and our teachings, you can make a monthly pledge at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light at Magical Bell Metaphysical Shop for your donation today. Thank you very much, Angel of the Light. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Roxana Jones, for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Mitul Shah, for your donation. Thank you very much, Angel of the New Earth. And thank you all for your continued support. I appreciate each and every one of you. The Eagle and the Condor are very grateful for you all. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with 2 powerful codes, first from 13 Moon Peacetime, then from our Divine Brothors and Sisters of the Pleiades. 13 Moon Peace Time. We are in the monkey wave spell in the monkey moon. Galactic Archetype 11, Magician. I am the Magician. Coded by the blue monkey. My number is 11, Master Code. I arise out of nothing, with self-liberated perception. By means of the double 11, I project multiple realities for the sake of universal transcension. As the generator of the blue electrical circuit, I am the blue alchemist, the illusion of my existence projected by my double terminated crystal. I exemplify the enigma of reality, neither coming nor going, neither ending nor beginning. To those who think I am an enigma, I am real. To those who think I am real, I am an enigma. Wherever illusion remains, there I am to dispel and dissolve it. For I hold the magic tables and numbers that enter you into the cosmic mind play. And now for very powerful codes from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, January 4th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Terrans ready for 4.1S. Angelic realms widen assisted zones directly. Transmitting channels are renewed. Pleiadian dynamics expand. Crystal revolutions underway. New mentors approach. Epic concentrations increase. Freedom resources are delivered. Terrans called to internal visibility. Lemurian, Pearls, and Bearers reconnections. Support 74% non-regressive. Lemurian, Pearls, and Bearers reconnections. Reverberation 74% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting anchoring on island of purification. +++ from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Keep holding the line, anchoring the light. Allow the energies to move through your sacred vessel as you rise into the honor and glory of the new golden age of eternal life. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.